How you guys doing? I'm Brian Murphy.
I'm Christine Murphy.
And we're at Barnshed Brewing. So like 5 or 6 years ago I started home brewing, and it was a real passion of mine just to try different recipes and see where I can go with it. And I was getting some good feedback from friends and family about trying something professional. I know everybody gets that, but so when Christine came along, I really started looking into it, and with her background and my background, it looked like a good idea for us to both come together and try and get something going.
We just had our second annual Backyard Beer Fest. This year we did it more for not just our friends and family, but for the community, because we advertised on Facebook. We had a few people show up, I think 2 or 3, and they were really, really awesome. We did 6 beers this year, and last year we did 4. We want to try new recipes and get people's feedback.
The first one we had was the American Lager, traditional lager. It was cold fermented for 6 weeks. The second beer we had on tap was a Hefeweizen. It's a German beer, and people really liked it at the beer fest. It's German beer. We had a session IPA, it's also like a summer springtime beer, with a lot of hops and a clean finish. We also had a Belgian Pale Ale, a little less hops but more malty flavor. Also Brothers Ale. Brothers Ale is a beer I brewed a couple years ago. I named it after my brother that passed, and it's a cream ale aged in a bourbon barrel, and that was also a big hit. And the last beer we had was a summer oatmeal stout. It was a smooth stout with a bitter finish with a little bit of hops at the end with low alcohol. So
we are starting our Kickstarter to help fund purchasing our brewing equipment, our kegs. We are basically starting with a blank slate with the warehouse that we're going into. We have to bust up the floor to put a floor drain in, all sorts of plumbing, and we have to build a tasting room from nothing. There's nothing there right now. Well, so we're doing some fun rewards if you pledge a certain amount of money. This t-shirt is one of my favorite ones. It's Drink Beer From Here. We have another one that is our Bar None. It's our take on the Mug Club. And the top level is actually really cool. You get to design your own beer, or we will name a beer after you. And if it stays in the tap room because it's well received, then you're gonna be famous.
Try to wrap it up somehow. Or something.
I kind of thought the famous.
donate.
Should we both do that?
So if you can, please, donate what you can. Every penny,
Actually, it's not every penny. Every $50 goes a really long way. Oh, we hope to see you soon. We hope to see you in our tap room soon.
Yeah, something like that, but like a whole thing.
What did you first say?
So like
Our Kickstarter is really to help with those costs.
Help us open the doors.